Na ano?
Yun daw po yung average na nagbe-bet po sa STL po.
30% of the actual voting population?
Yes
How
po.
can you distinguish that? No, you cannot. Huwag tayo magbulahan dito. Hindi
And
ganun
then,
yan.
Meron po
Dapat
kasi
ang
kami,
ginagawa nyo rito, PCSO, mag-base kayo. Don't try to make excuses na ang matatalo ay ang gobyerno. Matatalo dito ang gobyerno eh. Kaya pala tayo ganyan, ang litan na kukuha natin. Kasi dati actual. O ngayon, nag-base na kayo dito sa 30% of the voting population. Ng mga illegal gambling sa buong Calabarzon. No? So we'll be asking the PCSO, since wala si Meloro Robles, you have the authority to answer all the query of the members of this committee. Why is it still happening? After 2005 that this had been experimentally used by the government, ay nagpo-proliferate pa rin ang mga illegal gamblings like this. So we can focus on the biggest illegal gambling in the country. Kasi I was also amazed when we started hearing this on the Region 4 alone, because we are concerned with our provinces. Then suddenly it came out that Congressman Erwin Tulfo knows the magnanimity of the problem. So he motioned for the inclusion of all other regions. So bakit napakadami pa rin ng ganitong mga illegal gamblings? Nagsimula tayo sa 15 probinsya, am I right?
yes po, Your Honor.
15 provinces tayo nagsimula. And sa 15 provinces tayo na nagsimula, ilan na sila ngayon?
As of March 11 po, we have 100 authorized, STL authorized agents.
100
po.
na.
Opo.
So when we started this with 15 provinces, we accumulated like 3 billion pesos and created 62,500 employees. Now, where are we now? So if you have 100 AAC already, how much have we have gotten? No? Kasi yung 2006 to 2007, we generated revenues totaling to more than 3 billion. From 15, now we have 100. So, how much have we generated from these 100 STLs?
As of December 2023 po, we generated a total of 29.65 billion na po.
What?
Sales.
29.6 billion lang?
Yes po.
Compare mo dun sa 2006 to 2007, ito sa inyo galing to website nyo 15 provinces, we started 3 billion. 15 lamang, you generated 3 billion. Ito, 100, you generated 29 billion? Lang?
Based po dito sa records ko po, nung 2008 po, 2.3 billion lang po yung sales namin.
Kailan yan?
2008.
O ito, basahin mo. Sa inyo galing to, website nyo to magkakamali ba website niya? Hindi.
Baka, sir, may I check po yung sa website po namin.
Check mo na lang. Pero hindi naman siya masyadong nagkakalayo, 2.3 to 3 billion, di ba? Ngayon, ang tanong, General Manager, okay. So, if we kukumpara mo yung 3 billion o 2.3, noong taon na yon, tapos 15 lang sila, ngayon 100 na sila, 29 lang tayo. What happened? Bakit ang laki ng disparity? Because of what?
Because of the reasons po, sir, nung 2019 po kasi, bumaba pa yung STL-AACs namin, naging 59 lang po. So, dun po, nagsimula na naman po kami, after pandemic po, nagsimula na naman po kami ng 59 lang yung AACs namin. And then, nung 2021 lang po kami naging 82, na ang naging sales po namin is 21B, and then 2022 po, 85, 28B, and nung 2023 po is 29B. So may mga bago po tayong AACs.
Okay. So hindi kaya nabago dahil you change the implementing rules and guidelines?
Yes,
kasi yung ginamit yung implementing rules and guidelines before was, hindi man kayo tinatawag na, what do you call that? Gross monthly minimum monthly retail receipts, di ba? MRR, di ba?
Opo, you are correct po.
Di ba?
Because
Okay, let's explain this. Ang MRR, ito ang ibibigay ng operator. Fix, correct?
yes po, that
Fixed.
is an assured po.
Assured,
Opo.
correct. Assured siya. Ito bibigay
Guaranteed.
namin sa inyo. Whereas, in the other, prior to this IRR, yung revised ninyo, hindi ganun eh.
Hindi
Correct? Yes. Explain.
Prior po kasi nung 2006 to 2013, actual sales lang po yung binibigay ng ating mga authorized AECs.
Mm-mm.
So nung nagkaroon po ng 2014 na panibagong IR po namin, nagkaroon po ang PCSO ng PMRR. That is the presumptive monthly retail receipts. Wherein meron ho kaming formula at that
Yes.
time, 30% of the voting population times minimum bet times 30 days.
I like to dwell on that.
Yes
I like
po.
to dwell on that. Itong sinasabi yung presumptive monthly retail receipts na sinasabi ninyo, how did you come out with that voting population as a basis for the complete computation? Why the voting population? Whereas, kung ang gagamitin mo is the population itself, it will be much bigger for the government. Is it right?
Sir, because po ang allowed to bet lang po
Yes,
is
correct.
18
Yes.
years old and
Yes.
above po.
Kung meron tayong voting population na almost kukunin nyo lamang is 30% of that voting population, maliit yun. Pero ang kinokolektahan ng mga bettors, ng mga ano natin, ng mga kubrador natin, halos lahat ng tao. O sige, sabihin na natin, Laguna, ang aming voting population is 1.7. So kung 30% lang, magkailan lang yon, 300 lang yon. Pero ang population namin, umaabot kami ng 2.5. Pero ang mga bata ala dyan, mga 200, 300 lamang yung mga minors. So we're losing a lot of money. Nakuha ninyo? Paano kayo nag-come out with this kind of setup wherein voting population ang pinagbabasihan ninyo at hindi ang actual population minus the minors? Di ba dapat gano'n na mas magandang setup?
Your Honor, kasi po meron
Kasi
naman...
nga, anong nangyari dito, kung ang ginagawa nyo is actual sales, no? Noong panahon, bago the IRR, sino gumawa ng IRR? Sino gumawa ng IRR na to? Sino gumawa ng implementing rules and regulation nito? Kasi this is disadvantageous of the government. Disadvantageous to. Dahil ang kinuha nyo, 30% of the voting population, whereas, ang daming bumoboto. Correct? Ay, ang daming bumoboto, ang daming tumataya.
Your Honor,
Yes.
yung 30% po kasi ng voting population is based din po sa mga actual interview po sa field po. And
Na?
then, sa field po, sa baba po.
Na
Yun po
ano?
yun daw po yung average na nagbe-bet po sa STL po.
30% of the actual voting population?
Yes
How
po.
can you distinguish that? No, you cannot. Huwag tayo magbulahan dito. Hindi
And
ganun
then,
yan.
Meron po
Dapat
kasi
ang
kami...
ginagawa nyo rito, PCSO, mag-base kayo. Don't try to make excuses na ang matatalo ay ang gobyerno. Matatalo dito ang gobyerno eh. Kaya pala tayo ganyan, ang liit na nakukuha natin. Kasi dati actual. O ngayon, nag-base na kayo dito sa 30% of the voting population. Dito, das tayo, 30% ng voting population.
Your Honor, may
Kung ang voting population mo is 100,000, 30%, 30,000 lamang pagbabasihan nyo. Then, i-multiply mo siya sa minimum bet, which is, how much is the minimum bet ngayon? 750.
Nagbavari po siya per area po.
No. Oh yes, tama. Tama.
Opo.
Pero, dapat magkaroon na, what is 750? 7.50, 7 pesos? Ngayon, ang tao, yung 10
Per
piso.
bet po. Times 30 days po yun.
Yes, time is bet, tapos time is 30 days. That
Opo.
is the actual GMMRR na ibibigay nila, na fix, di ba? So ngayon, ang tanong, don't you think it is quite disadvantageous to the government having that kind of setup? Di ba? Tama, mali?
That is based po kasi sa mga studies po din ng PCSO
What kind
po.
of study? Is it scientific study that was conducted by a well-established company? Or it is a proposal of, alam niyo ano to, ni Congressman Erwin Tulfo. Congressman Erwin.
Mr. Chair, yan yung sinasabi ho niya that was based on the recommendation of the STL operators. yung mga may hawak po ng franchise. It is not a study. A study of STL operators, sila po yung nagdikta niyan. Well, not to blame this administration. That was before this administration. I think during around Pinoy's time or kay Pangulong Duterte's era, nung binago yan at binase yung mga PMRR na yan, binase doon sa dikta ng mga STL operators. Sugal po yan. Yung STL na yan, ginawa pang sugal na nga, ginawa pang sugal. So, yung nare-remit, yung STL operator, nagwe-wetting din, Mr. Chair. That's the irony of all of this. So, yung pagdating sa kita, Mr. Chair, mas malaki kasi pag nilagay nila sa wetting. Konti lang ang nire-remit sa STL. So, pagdating, at the end of the day, pag nagkaroon na ng auditing ng PCSO, sasabihin, ito lang yung kinita namin. But then, karamihan, yung bulk nun, 80% na pupunta po doon sa wetting. That is the real score. Yan po, kaya we arrive at that PMRR na yan. It was the dictate of the STL operators, Mr. Chair. And who are these STL operators? They used to be wetting lords, Mr. Chair.
Any members who wanted to ask a question?
Mr.
Okay.
Chairman, just
Congressman
just an interjection with regards
Paduano.
to the issue, no. Anyway, as far as I remember, during the time of course, alam ko, magkasama kami that time sa games ni Chairman Acop that time when this STL issue was raised, and that GMMR actually lumabas yan nung time ni Pinoy pa. Tama si Congressman Tulfo. Now, supposedly, ma'am, dito pa nga si former Congressman magkasama kami that time sa mga hearings. Anyway, I think that was my second term, no? Second election. But anyway, ma'am, kasi itong GMMR, the purpose of GMMR is for the government to collect at least the minimum. Tama? Tama?
Correct po, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, kasi before that GMMR, ang nangyayari kasi is steel operations, kaya nagkakagulo sila. Well, in fact, ang dami mga ACC operator na time na pinatawag din, nagkagulo dahil walang cap. Tama?
Correct po.
Okay. Now, kaya lumabas yung guidelines with regards to GMMR. GMRR.
Apo.
Okay? Tama?
Correct po.
Now, I think it was, sabi natin, to be safe, it was